Okay, question 5 on the orthographic booklet. So we've got this little cuboid with a, I'll move it over to the left. You've got a cuboid with a hole running all the way through it. So clearly there's going to be some hidden detail with this one. So if we just kickstart like we've normally done before in the past, is we want to take your ruler, measure the shape of it. So it's 4 centimeters by 4 centimeters. So in this bottom left hand corner, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you then mark those, again, we're in the habit now, hopefully, of projecting our lines horizontally and vertically. So we've got another vertical line to project up, we've got another horizontal line to project across over here. Then it's what can you see on this front face here, on the front view. So we've got this square in the middle. It looks like it's directly in the middle. It looks like a centimetre all the way around. So if I count 2 squares in, 2 squares in from the top, 2 squares in from the side, and 2 squares in from the base. If I draw in the square then, trying to do it as neat as possible, like so. There we go. So we've got some verticals and some horizontals to project as well now. So we've got a vertical there that needs projecting up, we've got another vertical here, and we've also got another horizontal on the right hand side over here. And we've got a one above that as well. So we need to project that information onto the front view and onto the side view, something like that. Again, we can make the decision as to where you're going to put your plan view, which is this bit here. So where you're going to put that at the top. So the maximum, well, the furthest away it can go is here. So as long as it's at least 1 square away. If you do go 1 square, you may have to adjust the 45-degree line. So in this case, if we go 2 squares, so we need to measure this distance here, which is again is 40. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is here. If I then project that across over here, and you can see with this one, there's some kind of detail here in the middle. I have to make a decision what I'm going to do with that, which has been projected up from that hole. And then if we draw our 45-degree line across, send any horizontal lines across over here. So we've got one here, it's going to hit that 45. This one's going to go across and hit this 45. There's no other horizontal lines on it, so that's all we have to deal with. And then if we project those down, send that bit down vertically. So we've now got all the information we need for our side elevation, and then we just begin the process of inking in the important bits that we want to keep, taking care not to create any overshoots or undershoots. So an overshoot is where you go past the point, and an undershoot is where you don't join the lines. So there's the front elevation. This is the plan elevation. So we've got a vertical, got another vertical here, and I've got another vertical. And as I discussed before, I've got some information on the inside. I know looking at the object it's not there, we can't see it, so that means that these 2 lines need to be hidden, so hidden detail. So we mark those in with our dash lines like so, and then finally we then start with the side view. So we've got a horizontal, I've got another horizontal here, make sure I don't do an overshoot. I've got another vertical, I've got another vertical here, and we've got that information. This is the side view, there's nothing there, I can't see it, but I know it's there, so that means that these 2 need to be hidden like so on the side. We need to do some dimension. Let's say I want to dimension this internal square here. I don't want to put the dimensions in the drawing, that could be confusing. So if I line up my leader lines just on the outside of the drawing, so I've got one leader line, another leader line. So the user, whoever's looking at this, can be able to project those lines up. I'm going to connect them with a dimension line. I should have enough space in here to get my long arrowheads in, which is shaded in, and then the unit on the top. So in this case, it's going to be 20 millimeters on the side. If I want to continue to do some dimensioning, if I wanted to continue to do this one actually, I could draw a leader line here, and then I can draw in an arrow here, but I can't fit another arrow here. I'm going to have to borrow that arrow there, so I should be able to just put 10 in that gap on the side. And then this drawing would need another dimension line in order to get the maximum marks.